coordinate, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it.
I'm really getting 1,000.
Yeah. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us.
Dang.
What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else?
I know like this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball. Right here on
One person watching.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Looking back to the last match. Matchup between these two teams, it was the Clippers coming out on top against Chicago. Tied 1-1 after the win. We'll see who can get the edge.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade.
Give me
Let's check out
that.
who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Luke Mbah-a-Moute out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Pierce in at the small forward position.
Ooh.
Jordan kicks to Mbah-a-Moute.
Oh.
It's Crawford with the drive. And he uses the glass on the lane.
That was a gay drive.
One thing about Jamal Crawford, he is the definition of a streak shooter. When he's hot, baby, watch out.
Yeah, I mean, he's a combination of craftiness
A
and
red.
athleticism. It makes him very hard to defend. He can spot you up, run you
Man,
off
why
the
choose the
pitch,
Bulls?
drive
Jimmy
past
Butler
you.
injured.
This guy gives you the real deal.
Now here's Rose. After
What
the
is
miss from
Derrick Rose
Crawford.
gonna do with his broken
I
leg?
know what you'll be the best of me anywhere. Just yet to come. I know what you'll be the death of me.
Pass to Dunleavy.
This I know. This I know.
And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Dunleavy.
Man, look at
Huge
him.
height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it
Hold on,
out.
time out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, they
Jordan's
showed
got his
DeAndre
first
Jordan make
points
a
in this
shot. That's the highlight. Oh my
Now about 2
goodness.
minutes gone here in the first quarter. Rose against Paul. And there's a whistle that goes on Luke Mbah-a-Moute.
Oh
That's his
goodness.
first foul.
He can't make at least a free throw. Ooh.
And so
Cash.
here is Chicago, trailing by
Wow.
2. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And they had to be
You are
sensational
Joe.
defensively on that night to
My ball.
compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Man, they
Well, I
took
don't
these
think they're
minutes.
really built to play those kind of grinded out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
Paul outside. Jordan the screen. And it's Paul penetrating. 6 to shoot.
Oh,
No luck. Gasol with the defensive effort.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Dishes it to Rose. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Are
The Clippers
you
have gone
kidding me?
50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
wow.
Crawford's shot is good.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket
Derrick
like
Rose.
that, Greg, just
You're
as soon as that
garbage.
ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Dunleavy. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from him. He's going to have to start playing with more force.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Rose.
Get up.
Some solid.
Goodness, Derrick Rose, you suck. You need to go on the
On
bench.
the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out.
Only person I can
Let's see if
rely
they
on.
can close it out.
Dunleavy for three. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan with it. They're on a 13-4 run. It's Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir.
I know
And for the
the
Clippers
best team.
and flopping, part of it might just be reputation.
You can't guard us on the...
Is he injured? He can be. No, Jimmy Butler.
Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And the Clippers decide to take their first
Who
time
you yelling
here.
at?
You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now.
Give me that.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Gibson. And it's Brooks in for Rose.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
It don't matter. It's good anyway, though.
Clippers leading by 5.
Now you don't got your starters and you can't do nothing.
Sprigioni. And Gasol sends it back.
I got my three-point
And here
squad
come
in.
the Bulls again. Chicago with the fast break. And he gets the bucket.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so
That's
far.
why
Pretty
everybody's
nice
for
shooting.
threes.
Sprigioni can't hit. Chicago's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brooks, the pass to Dunleavy. It's stolen by Green.
What?
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's
That's
Sprigioni.
retarded.
It's good, he scores. That's his first basket
That was
after
still
missing his
stupid.
first 2 attempts. Now 1 for
You
3.
could have been how
For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Kings in Sacramento.
easy.
And guys, they could have won that game on the
Three.
strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that.
Oh, that's soft.
They just kept coming at it wave after wave. And they really kept the crowd on mute in that.
Bulls trail by 4. It's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And here's Brooks from outside.
Oh, good rebound.
Kick out to Moore. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. McDermott dishes to Moore. Feeds it to Dunleavy. Goes back up. Crooks with the bucket.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump.
Here's Sprigioni from deep
Ew.
three-point range. No good.
He had an ugly shot.
But I could beat that buzzer though.
And a chance to hear from DeAndre Jordan, who talks about the inspiration he drew from head coach Doc.
Doc told me, you know, you should be Defensive Player of the Year, not just for one.
I don't care,
A strong
DeAndre.
case can be made that Jordan played like the Defensive Player of the Year, Clark, this past season. And the fact that he didn't win it looks like it'll keep him motivated.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I love the passion he plays with defensively. It seems like a burning fire in him, and Doc has stoked that fire with desire and inspiration.
got him.
You've got to love how the passion
Over the back,
to
my
play
ball.
defense
Wait.
burns in DeAndre.
You was bagging on me.
We're
We
across
got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Pierce out there with Luke Mbah a Moute. And it's Jordan in at the center.
Chris Paul, guys, for the last decade, the best point guard in the NBA. Now, there's some new competition for that distinction, though, with Steph Curry breaking through the NBA stardom. And it's always exciting to watch these two go head-to-head.
To the paint, trying to find Mbah a Moute, gets it to him. Here's Crawford. On the wing, Jamal Crawford.
Oh, he's cold.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 10 points
Get out
for
of
Jamal
here.
Crawford.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Portis, the pass to McDermott. To the right side. Jacks up a 3.
What is he doing? Why is he
Offensive rebound.
fading?
Out to the right wing.
That's in.
And it's
Oh
off from
my
three-point range.
goodness.
Clippers leading by 5. For 3, Pierce.
Get the out of there.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Turn it out.
And the Bulls making a change here. Gibson's checked in. Ball against Rose. And down it goes. Duncan Drew off a wonderful
I need to put in my
assist.
3 spot. I'm not good when he
That's
started.
as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going up, Steve.
2K!
Numbers just aren't there yet.
2K!
Again, Pierce missing.
Well, I think the defense got up those and he misses when he's got that much room.
And
But he
gets
can
it
hit
down.
that?
McDermott's got 5 points
I
now
hate
this quarter.
2K.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you've got it, take it.
Man, get your cold looking no take one somewhere.
Crawford drives in, and it's blocked. But they'll get another chance.
Let's go! Let's go!
One-man show.
Let's go!
Broadway, self-service.
The most magnificent alley
Look at
he
that.
could have chosen.
And he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts falling. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Let's go.
Al Paul in the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Off target from outside. The Bulls have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Rose.
I wanted to shoot it, but then again.
Inside, Crawford with the
What?
steal. And pushing it up.
a
Here's
good
Los
pass.
Angeles. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Stops the dunk there. The best
Get out of there.
in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like to foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your
I got
defense
3
around
squad
the rim.
in.
Make them earn it.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Pau Gasol's checked in for Portis. Dunleavy comes in for Doug McDermott. Ejuan Moore is checked in for
What's
Tony
that boy
Snell.
supposed to do?
And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations. Really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Good.
And now that's how you start a fast break.
Here's dishes to Aldridge. And he goes strong with the
That
one-handed
lame dunk.
jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2
Way
points.
downtown.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor, Clark, as well. You know that. You went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on
Aaron Brooks.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And oh, here we go. Dunleavy's got it, the fast break chance. Brooks outside. Here's Gasol.
Come on, Paul.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Clippers in the lead. And here is Aldridge. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Prigioni. And so
What?
draws the foul on the shot.
Oh my goodness! This game cheated for you.
Prigioni is a ridiculous sharpshooter. Nearly 40% from beyond the arc through last
Get
season.
out of here with that.
Tremendous free throw shooter as well.
And the Clippers making
Wait,
a
he don't
change
miss the
here.
green shot?
Johnson's checked in. And on the subject of Pablo Prigioni, the accuracy from deep clearly helps you spread the floor. He's also a solid playmaker. A lot of value with his experience overseas. Settles things down well on the floor.
A great package of what you want in a backup point guard.
Green defense, but Pretty the only thing he get on fire.
24 seconds left in the second quarter. And the foul on Cole.
Thank you. Finally,
That is
I
his
get a
first
return.
foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half.
Can I get a foul?
Brooks outside. And that one comes up a bit short.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression.
Give me
It
that.
says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And that does it for the first half of play.
Hi, Kevin. We'll doc.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Come back, Tom. Okay.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead.
We got two people watching, bro.
That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew for the third quarter.
My said two.
Oh.
We got two people watching, bro.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Just a fantastic game for Jamal Crawford. 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Derrick Rose is out there with Etuan Moore, and it's Dunleavy in its small forward.
Look at this.
And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Paul can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 4. Trying his luck deep. The
Oh,
rebound
so
by
Derrick Rose
Pierce.
can't shoot deep no more? God, 2K.
He feeds it to
Wait for it.
Mbamute.
A lot wait
And
for
there's
him
a
to hit
loose
buzzer
goes on
beaters.
Luke Mbamute. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Rose gets to Gasol. Uncovered. And that one's good. Dunleavy's got 5 points so far. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Paul passes to Mbamute. Fires for 3.
Oh, chill.
That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist from Mbamute. 8 points for Paul Pierce.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off. So why not?
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and Levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Some changes for Chicago. Portis comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Doug McDermott in for Dunleavy. Paul dishes to Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Rose. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. McDermott can't get it to go.
But
a little ambitious.
he gets a rebound over
trying
Todd
to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Outside Rose. In the corner, it's McDermott. Pass to Portis. The jump hook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Terrible.
Pierce has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Paul kicks to Pierce. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
I hate this
Paul
move. I
Pierce
need to go
hinted
for my
that he
3-point
could hang him
spot.
up soon. He had that amazing run. Has nothing left to prove in the NBA. And I would say, of all the players in last year's playoffs, had some of the most dramatic individual shots we have seen from one guy in a long time.
He did, and you know, you forget he's done that really over the course of his entire career. Just kind of funny to see him doing it in a Wizards jersey, but you talked about it. He's going to go down as one of the all-time greats, no doubt about it. So many big moments over the course of his career, and also for all the kids out there, the best maybe footwork we have in our game. If you want to improve as a player, watch Paul Pierce's footwork.
And Gasol slams it in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Down low, here's Jordan, and they
Goodness, get back on defense.
Other end.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah,
oh my!
He's got a lead like that. Why not take a few chances? A lot more, and he does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills. Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Brooks, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And here's Johnson outside. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wasted no time on that one. And now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Ball against Brooks. Here's the teardrop. And it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Kicks it to Dunley. In the corner, it's McDermott. Bulls moving the ball around. 3-pointer, Brooks. Shot missing.
Quit sending
the Clippers taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Mbah a Moute. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Paul. Snell, that's good.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And that one's good. Prigioni's got 8 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Bulls trail by 7. Brooks for 3. That is good. 46 seconds left in the third quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The Bulls have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime.